And welcome to Really in Films. Let's get some rads, and here we are with the Fallout review. So, if you guys know, Fallout is already available on Prime Video since April 10. So, we got the chance to see the whole series beforehand, and I am gonna tell you, I'm gonna do a no spoiler review like that you guys can enjoy the whole series. But I do need to let you know at first. Probably you might like the show, probably not. If you are a super fan of the show, there is a high chance that there might be things that you do not enjoy of the show. But by myself, that I don't know that much about the lore of the world of Fallout, I do got to say that this show is phenomenal. It's super fun, it's very light, it's very straightforward, but the payoff at the end keeps you thinking of what's going to happen moving forward with this series. Being the fact that we have our three main characters that are played by Ella Pruell, Aaron Moten, and Walton Goggins, that are the main characters that we see in the poster. She plays Lucy McLean, um, Aaron plays Maximus, and Walton Goggins plays the Ghoul. One of the great things is that when you go ahead and be immersed in this series, every episode is just phenomenal, and it keeps you on your seat, and it just keeps you leaving for more. I'm not gonna lie, even though if you are starting off your journey on getting rads or getting steam packs, I think that this series is a great introduction to everybody that wants to at least enter the world of Fallout and as well want to try out the video games, like myself. Right now, I started Fallout 4, and I'm super excited to see what Vault 111 or 111 gives me in this journey in this video game. The good thing is that this journey on this series is that we go ahead and see Vault 32, a new vault, a new adventure, and new characters, as well as some characters that you might recognize from the series. I do want to say that each episode on this series brings more to the characters and more backstory in within what happens throughout the world of Fallout. And as the little that I know about the world of Fallout is that every story has one exact same linear line story, but as well there are different at least for what people say, there's like different timelines or different universes. I think that it's more different timelines. In this case, Fallout is based on 200 years after the incident or the explosion. And I do gotta say that this series hits you really hard in regards to character development and as well the characters in all. The development of our main characters are very good, and not only very good, I will say that the performance of these actors and the whole cast itself brings a phenomenal performance. Especially Ella, I would say that Ella being for at least for the credits that she has, she is a she is an actress that goes above and beyond with her character Lucy, and as well I think that she has what it takes to be a film or series star. I do need to lay out that the series at the beginning, um it's a little slow. I would say that the first two episodes are kind of slow, even though the first one is very high paced. But this the you don't get like the niche or the grabbed of your seat when you hit episode 3 and on. I say that the first two episodes were a little bit like on the down low in regards to like developing the characters. So that's what I noticed on these first two episodes. But from episode 3 and on, you just stay like, wow, what's going on? Why do I want to immerse more on this world? Why is Fallout such an amazing experience as a series? And as well myself, even though I have not given that much hours of Fallout 4, and a lot of people, a lot of my friends are like, no, you have to play Fallout New Vegas. And I know I haven't gotten it yet, but I will get into Fallout New Vegas like that. I can have that experience as well. But in all, going back to the series gives you three different stories that you will follow through episode by episode. each character, you will have their story, you will have the payoff of each one of them, and as well, very, very much satisfying payoff and very satisfying, at least continuation of these characters' storylines. You will see a lot of like characters that probably you have are mentioned on the lore of Fallout. A lot of like little, I would say cameos. You will see a lot of cameos or characters that you will know, or places as well that you might recognize from the game, and as well, like mentioned countless of times, the payoff at the end of this series is phenomenal. um I just gotta say that Fallout is a series that it's like The Last of Us. I am going to be honest with you guys. Fallout gets to that level of the Last of Us series from HBO. So it's very inclining to the series. It keeps the lore how it's supposed to be, and as well, it's bringing three new characters and three new storylines for the Fallout series. So what does that mean? That means that either way, if you do see and recognize characters from the video games, that means that you will see either way storylines that will new storylines that will continue. And I do hope that Prime Video continues this show. And I know that they are waiting for the success of the show, how people are react to it, and how people are going to be accepting the show. But I will let you guys know that the show is super promising. Fallout is I gotta say the visuals are great. Uh, the thing is that I can't give you guys that much details to like. I don't want to spoil you the show, but the show is great. The visuals are amazing. The dialogue, the scripts for each episode are phenomenal. I like how each of these characters, Lucy, Maximus, and the Ghoul, have like their own like goals, and as well, each one of them have like their own backstory. Not only their own backstory, they do give you that satisfaction that you want when you go to that final episode. That final episode where the payoff is there for each and one of our characters. And I'm not gonna ignore even the characters that are that have these side stories that add more to the lore of this series and keeps you thinking on what's gonna happen next season. That's something that at least I would say that The Last of Us didn't give us, but The Last of Us this did give us a satisfying episode with one of the characters that you only see for a while in the video game. In this fact, on the Fallout series does bring so much to the table, and it could add so much to what the Fallout series is in a whole. Why? Like I mentioned, this is a series with three new characters, three new stories, keeping the same lore of the video games. If you guys know, the video games are based on different vaults. Like Fallout 4 is Vault 111. Fallout New Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, is Vault 73, if I'm not mistaken. And then Fallout 76, that is Fallout Vault 76. And as well, I really don't know what are the vaults from the previous three games, but each video game has like a different vault, and they do explain a lot in the series what the vaults are meant for, what are there, and plus a lot of interesting nicks and picks that you guys will be like, what is going on here? And just the fact that this is series hits really nice in the whole 9 yards in drama, action, gore. I would say that there's no horror in the series. I do hope that in if there is a second or third season, I do hope that they do add a little bit of aspect of horror, being the fact that there's so many creatures that they can add to the series, like the Death Claws, um, in between others. Because I do tell you that on Fallout 4. Lastly, I went against, I think that they're mutated bees, and they throw your horns, or they sting you from afar. That's not fun, and that is creepy as heck. But I could still say that this series is top notch. If you guys are people that are getting into Fallout or want to get into Fallout, or you are a fan of the Fallout series on the video game side, this series is for you. I'm not gonna lie, even though you might not like it, but I think that there is a high chance that you will love this series. And just to tell you guys, when you get to that final episode, I will tell you the payoff is super phenomenal. The cast, once again, did an amazing, phenomenal job. I can say that the highlight of this series is Ella Purnell. She playing as Lucy. Lucy brings all to fruition, to love her character. Not only love her character, you will love her performance. But I'm not gonna lie, Walton Goggins and Aaron, holy cow, they did bring as well their acting chops. I think that Aaron brought so much life to his character Maximus in so many levels and in a way that you can understand how the Fallout world works, as well as Walton playing the ghoul, that you might think that the ghoul is a character from the show, from the series, but I think that he's not. I think that the one that is from the Fallout series is another one. It's another ghoul, but his character is so I gotta say, it's so mesmerizing and so amazing, because you will enjoy it, and you will at first hate him, and then you will go ahead and love him. I just gotta say, guys, you will love Fallout. Fallout is an amazing series, and I hope that Prime gives us, I don't know, Prime, please give us at least 5 seasons or more if this is successful. Like the boys, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, the Fallout series is on that ranking, like the Last of Us series from HBO, from Max or HBO Max, and whatever you want to guys want to call it. But Fallout for Prime Video is amazing. It will be available already right now when you see this review. So go ahead and immerse yourself to the world of Fallout. Get some RADs, or get some Steam packs, or get some Nuka Colas and grab a drink and get some RADs. See you guys in the next one. Don't forget to follow us in all of our social media at Reel In Films or reelinfilms.com, our website that you guys can see news, reviews, and much more.